Let's discuss a very common interview question. What is box sizing? Border box. It tells the browser to include padding and border inside the width and height of an element, so the element does not grow bigger when padding or border is added. But what is default behavior for box sizing? By default, CSS use box sizing content box, where width takes only the element and padding plus border added outside the width. Let's take an example and understand it. Here, I take two div inside this div tag. First div contain content box and second div contain border box. If we check the output, the content box is in first row, the border box is in second row. Now, I divide this two div by giving a br tag. Now let's add some style. I am using inline CSS here, where the first div width is 200 px, background color is green, padding is 20 px, and box border is 5 px solid black. Now, yeah, fine. Already add those CSS here, and let's check the output. We can see the 5 px solid black border is outside the box. Now check the content box now. Now let's apply CSS for border box. I'm applying the same CSS in the border box, but I'm using one more style here. What is box sizing? First I format the document, and now I'm adding box sizing border box. Okay, I already added the style. Now check the output. There is a fine-tuned difference between content box and border box. Now let's analyze it. Why there is those difference? Because both boxes have the same width, but why? Both are different. If we point to the content box, the width is only element, and padding and border added outside. Box becomes bigger than expected. So that's why this is default behavior. The content box is default behavior in CSS. Here the total, what is the total width here? The width 200 px plus padding in both side 2 into 20 and border in both side left right. Total 250 px. But in border box, width includes padding and border. Box size stays fixed here and layout stays clean. This is why developer prefers border box here, because here the total width is 200 px. Which includes the padding and border. That's why there is a difference between content box and border box.